talk so much about leaving a better planet to our kids that we forgot to leave a better kids to our planet. Life-changing experiences, the sole world behavior change process for use on core issues. Our target audience are students from age 12 to 17, from all social strata and economic status. It doesn't matter which strata they are coming from, rich, poor, they all face drug challenges, they all suffer from bullying and are involved in the same kinds of car crashes. Youth, by their nature, seek for excitement. And excitement, adrenaline, you can get in a dangerous way by drinking alcohol or drugs, bullying or speeding a car. Or you can get it in a more positive and constructive way by learning entrepreneurship or during volunteering actions. How can we help them make the right choice? We should achieve it by injecting human values and give them tools for life. We need to blend between what schools really care for. STEM. It's important to make a living, yes, but we need to teach them social skills, as it is crucial to make a life. The good news is that when we have a better atmosphere at school, the STEM level goes up. In the world of AI, humanity is still needed more than ever. This is what life-changing experiences is all about. We care for the whole set of youth challenges. The approach is holistic. Most of the other organizations deal with one specific topic, or bullying, or drug, or car safety. We deal with all of those topics as they are all part of one fabric. Therefore, it must be under one umbrella. Our winning formula is 3X 4DMI. Explore and experience in exciting ways while using all 4 dimensions: see, hear, feel, and move in a multi-interactive way. In short, we are interactive, multisensory, edutainment, holistic, positive, long-term, and most important, it is all evidence-based. We are very unique in the way we immediately test the students' willingness to change their intention to behave. At the end of each school event, we will give the school management a detailed report that shows what the students think about the topic and how much they change their intention to behave. It is a 6-year process. We come every year to the same schools. We will screen one show to all students, or according to the school's preference, we will screen to each grade a specific topic. Because bullying is very important to middle school, and drugs and alcohol are starting to have an influence on 8th and 9th grades. And of course, risky driving is more appropriate to car license holders in high school. By arriving each year with a new topic that reminds last year's topic, we maintain the positive change and ensure that it will be a long-term process. Now, how we do it?
Our mobile units, equipped with trained staff and sophisticated technological equipment, sets out every day to remote towns and villages. Within 2 hours, any school hall or community center becomes a state-of-the-art theater. At the end of the screening, the mobile unit moves on to the next town, 24 hours a day, 365 days a year. And even at this very moment, hundreds of viewers are involved in one of our experiences somewhere in the world.
In US schools, they spend over $3 billion in high-tech security every year. We believe that with a fraction of that budget, we can teach the student how to develop empathy that will break the walls of hate and violence. The young shooters justifying themselves by claiming that they have been bullied earlier. Eliminating bullying events is cheaper than investing in TV cameras, detectors, fences. LCE operational cost is much cheaper compared to the big tech systems. Here I'm raising another question. What we really know about our students? A few years ago, we started to collaborate with the Children's Hospital of Philadelphia. They became our partners. This is one of the best research and prevention institutes in the world. Some of our programs have been researched by them. Together, we were looking to get the level of bullying events in Pennsylvania's school system. We found a research done by the Philadelphia Department of Education that claimed that 49% of the school districts reported zero incident of bullying. By using electronic voters that keeps the students' anonymity, we found among 20,000 students a much different figures. To our question, in the past 4 weeks, how often has someone tried to hurt you? About 59% of the students claimed that in the past 4 weeks they have been bullied 1 to 4 times. But this is not a surprise for us, as we found the same level of figures in Maryland, North Carolina, Montana, Texas, and other states. During our school assembly event, we asked the student, under total anonymity, 2 kinds of questions. First, fact and figures. For example, before the show, we asked them about their habits. Have you been bullied lately? Do you text while driving? Which drug are you using? The other type of question we ask are related to the students' perception about the topics, before the show and at the end of the show. This way we can monitor the level of the change in their perception. For example, it is your responsibility to stop bullying. Will you ask your friend to slow down? It is risky for you to drink alcohol? Amazingly, they give us the information and we see it immediately on the screen. We don't know who say what, as it is done in total anonymity. When we ask if bullying is not a normal part of growing up, we see a huge change in their perception after experiencing the program. In total, we recognize 35% change in knowledge and 18% change in intention to behave. We also make a long-term effect research. After 3 to 4 months, 70% of the students say that they have mentioned the program at home or at school. 33% of the license holders reported that they have done things differently since they experienced the program. What are the chances of you texting while driving? Before the show, after the show, and after 4 months. So you can see that even after 4 months, it was a little bit decreased. It's still better than before the show. If we ask them, what are the chances of you speeding? After 4 months, it was even better. In another driving research, it was found that after 2 years, the young drivers who have been under the program made 12.5% less car crash comparing to those who haven't experienced the program. This is a real strong achievement. During our shows, we discovered another amazing fact. When we ask the students a neutral question that is not related to our program's topic, it shows at the end of the presentation that they have more self-confidence in themselves. For example, when we ask them, what are the chances of you to graduate successfully from college? We see a dramatic change when more than 23% of the students answer yes after the show. Our positive program and the tools for life we provided made an impact on their self-confidence in many other areas. This is the power and the magic of our programs. This is edutainment at its best. As we say, in a positive atmosphere, the STEM level can be improved. But let the students speak for themselves.
I thought it was a cool and unique experience, and it was a different way to present safe driving information.
It's very interactive with the students.
Take a step back and drive a little safer, the things that are actually at stake while driving.
You get a better understanding of why it's dangerous and why you shouldn't drive when you're tired or when you've been drinking.
I don't think you ignored her. I think you didn't see her. Because you were busy texting.
I think Cinema Drive was very helpful in helping teachers and administration teach safe driving to high schoolers, because this is a message that they can't hear enough, and having the data behind it and it's scientifically explained and the expert examples really help drive the point home.
Who do you think you're talking to? I thought that the program Free to Be was a really good way to show kids how real bullying is and how it really can affect somebody's life.
Free to Be is a good program. Kids are interested in it and it gets them involved.
I felt like I learned a lot about bullying and cyberbullying and how to stop it.
The program Free to Be has changed the way I would deal with a bully by telling a trusted adult instead of just trying to go in there and deal with it yourself.
Helped us better understand what to do and how to help them.
It helped us show that we are not alone and that everyone has the ability to speak up for themselves and for others.
It seemed like everything was happening right in front of you, brought out the intensity of it, and you really got to interact with the program by doing the voting and giving your opinion on everything.
From now on, you are entitled to dream big because you can make your dreams come true.
We are raised in a society that we are put down a lot. License to Dream is lifting kids up to realize, hey, you know what, you've got potential, and why are you going to waste that potential just because someone says you can't?
It really inspired me to start something up, and I think it inspired lots of people too.
I really learned a lot about myself and what I can make out of everything that I do.
As soon as you leave, start thinking about your core competencies at the center of your sunflower.
It was very motivational, very inspirational, and it definitely made me think about striving to achieve something greater.
Really narrowed down the steps on what steps you could take to become an entrepreneur.
You have to actually have a purpose and try everything you can to execute that purpose.
I think my friends have a lot of ideas and sometimes they get scared to bring out their ideas, and this is probably a better way to help them get out of the box.
It opened up their eyes to say that, I can do something.
So, to conclude, we are operating 6 different programs worldwide and in many US states. In those programs, I'm using my experience in the media world. I was one of the first to produce 3D stereoscopic movies. I have developed the first interactive movie. I brought simulators to cinema theaters, along with special effects. I even sold Ice to Eskimo, as I have built a huge multi-sensory cinema experience for Disney at Epcot Center in Orlando. I got many awards. One of the most important is the Gold Medal Award for the exceptional media evaluation I have developed for my interactive movies. We got the FBI Directors Community Leadership Award for our work in North Carolina, and that even relates to the Oscar Award. On the right, you can see Guy Nativ, who directed our anti-bullying program. During the shooting, Guy told me that he has been bullied as a child.
When I was 6 in the elementary school, I suffered from bullying.
And then, other members of the cast start to share with me that they have been victims of bullying events during their school days. So the people who were playing in a movie about bullying have been bullied by themselves.
People would say things like, "What color are you?"
I was bullied quite a lot.
And I say to myself, let's produce an additional movie about it. I hired another team to shoot those stories. Guy was the leading figure in that movie. When we finished this production, he decided to write and direct another movie about another kind of bullying event that took place in the US. And he got the 2019 Oscar for that. Several years ago, I had a story about a young boy who collected starfish on the beach and threw them back into the sea, hoping to save them. A passerby asked him, "What difference does it make? It's only a drop in the sea and millions of other starfish are dying elsewhere." The stubborn boy picked up another starfish, threw it into the sea and said, "For this starfish, it makes a great difference." The same can be said about life-changing experiences. Each student is a star, a world of its own, and the result we see gives us a great reason to believe that we are saving more than a single soul each year. Life-changing experiences. Now, you too can make a difference.